never thought a yandere visual novel could edge me like that, but oh my god, it's edging me! What the fuck? Hi! What is your name? Lion. No. What is your real name? It's still Lion! What the fuck do you want from me? I see. Thank you, Lion. Once you wake up, nothing will be like before. Do you still want to continue? Yes! No, I have no other choice but yes! Very well. Just be careful. Nothing is what it seems. Okay, you strange child. The fuck? Ah, pixels! Ah! What the fuck was that? What a weird dream. I stared up at the ceiling, thinking of what I just dreamt about, trying to make sense out of it. Oh, birds. Perhaps I ate too much last night. Never mind. And we have to get ready for work. Alright. Oh, I need to get ready for point and click? Point and click. My figurines. The special limited edition figurines from my favorite show, Split Hearts. Ever since I moved out from my parents' house, this show has become my new comfort series. Each one represents a different aspect of how they show their love based on their respective color. We have the hater, the cheater, the fan, and the friend. What the fuck? I still need to get the fifth one. Frickin' purple. One day you'll be mine! Even though you're not part of the canon! Books. A bookshelf stacked with novels and notebooks. Besides my diary, there are horror, romance, comedy, and rom-coms. Wow, how original. As much as I love all these books there, none of them compare to those written by Fox Hunter. He's my favorite author. Since the beginning of his career, I have purchased every single one of his books without fail. Well, almost all his books. I think I get what Lizzie meant when she pointed out my obsessive behavior. Right, computer. There are a couple of sheets scattered all over the table. They are full of stickers and drawings of all kinds that I once did in my free time. I love my work table. This is where I do my drawing commissions, sell my merch, and talk to my clients. It's more complicated than it seems, but at least it's something I enjoy doing. Alright. Clothes. Wardrobe time. When opening the closet, I could only see a few coats and some pairs of shoes. Overall, there's not a lot, just moths, dust, plus an old poster of one of my favorite rock bands. I guess I gotta get changed. Now what? Mom, what is it? Mama? Okay, fine. What do you mean, nuh-uh? Fuck, it's already 11:15. I'm gonna be late to work. On top of the table, there was a dish that smelled particularly good. I could see a pair of strawberries with some French toast, lightly drizzled in honey. And beside it, a large cup of coffee. Despite being in a hurry, I couldn't help but be tempted by the smell of the food. Should I eat? Yeah. I pick up my food and start eating quickly. Although I couldn't stop for long to appreciate its flavor, I could taste a touch of cinnamon that made my mouth melt. Wait. Oh, thanks, Lizzie! God, it's so good. Thanks, Lizzie. You're the best. I could eat this all day. Her food has always been the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. But I think I should head out, or this time I'll definitely get fired. Shit, I have to hurry. I ran through the corridors until I reached the elevator and pressed the button to go to the ground floor. I'm finally here. Damn it, thanks to the traffic, I got here even later than I expected, but hey, it's better to be late than never. Although at this point, I don't think they'd want me working here anymore. I entered the diner with a hurried step, hoping that they haven't decided to send me on a permanent holiday. Jesus, it's loud. Upon arrival, the smell of fried eggs, coffee, and freshly made pancakes greeted me like a warm hug to my nose. Whoa, seems like today's gonna be a rough day. There's more customers than usual. I quickly noticed how a group of people were intently watching the news. Many of them crowded the corner. It was as if they were hypnotized by the TV. Oh, weird. Hey! Morning. I said as naturally as possible. However, I couldn't help but feel my nerves spiking whenever their scowling stare was on me. Crap, I'm gonna get scolded, aren't I?
Could you come later next time?
Could you speak louder next time? No one can hear you! Okay, I'm just going to fiddle with this, and hopefully he'll be loud enough this time.
Could you come later next time?
I'm sorry! I could refrain from feeling guilty. After all, they have every right to be mad at me for being this late. I guess I should just clock in right now. No need. Jeez.
If they paid me $1 for every time I had to save your skin, I'd be a millionaire by now.
Aw, that's why I adore you. You're the best. I smile in relief as I give them a fist bump.
Yeah, whatever. Go change and get to work.
Okay. That was the last thing they said before patting me on the head and heading to the kitchen to get back to work. Ever since I came to the city and started working here, TK became my BFF and my personal guardian angel. TK? Or at least that's what they call themselves every time they remind me of all the things they've done for me. They love bragging about it every now and then, especially when it comes to times they've gotten me off the hook. I have to admit, they can be annoying, but they're very friendly and don't have bad intentions. I would even say that it's that air of arrogance that they have to them that makes them very interesting. Furthermore, they seem to have complicated feelings towards me saying their name. Type Kayla. It's a very pretty name. They don't seem to mind when others say it, but whenever I do, they just end up getting flustered for some reason, so in order to avoid causing them stress, I've started calling them TK. However, it's become really fun to watch their reaction whenever I do decide to call them by their proper name, especially when they least expect it. I let out a sigh as I thought back to everything I've lived through with TK by my side in the short span of time I've spent in this place. And without getting lost in my thoughts any further, I began to get changed in the break room, putting on the same old striped uniform with the same old stained apron, mentally preparing myself to take today's orders. Before getting back to work, should I talk to TK? Yep. Small talk at work doesn't hurt anyone, right? Besides, I'm already late. Does it really matter if I take a bit more time? Yo, TK! How's everything?
Oh, well, wonderful.
Don't be like that. I already told you I'm sorry. I know. Accept your apologies, especially now that I see you here and not taking care of the customers like you usually would. I just wanted to say hello.
At least you're here now, and that's all that matters.
Okay. Besides, I have to admit that chatting with you makes work a lot more bearable, and that's all that matters. Ah! Did you buy your car yet? Not exactly. But I almost have enough money for the first payment of my pre-owned car. And when I finally have this sweet baby in my hands, I'll take you for a ride whenever you want. Whoa, you'll take me for free? That's kind of you, thanks. Who said it was free? Have mercy on my wallet! Why aren't you wearing a uniform? Well, wait, do you think I'm too special to wear it like the rest of us mere mortals? Actually, I'm wearing this just for you. What, you don't like it? I thought you were into this kind of thing. I never said that! Oh, don't play dumb. You know you love it. You know who would really love it? Your mom. Well, at least I have a mom. Wait, what? Ow! Too far, buddy! We start laughing as I dramatically clutched my chest in fall pain. Now, but for real though, why aren't you wearing it? Oh, well, yesterday after work, I was working on that mural I told you about down the street and forgot I was still wearing my uniform. Yo, boy. Yeah, Phil didn't like it one bit and had to take a trip down to the dry cleaner. Well, at least you're lucky you're friends with the owner. If it was me, he'd probably take it off my paycheck. I'm telling you, if you spend more time with him, you'll see he's actually a pretty chill dude. Is something in particular airing on TV? I see there's a lot of people watching it this morning. Haven't you seen the news? Several people have been missing in the area for a couple months now, and the disappearances have been increasing by the minute. Seriously? Uh-huh. No one knows who's been causing it. The strange thing is that the victims have disappeared without taking anything at all. All their respective belongings were found intact in their homes. Their money, credit cards, even their cell phones. They left everything behind. The police still can't find any logical reason why, and it doesn't seem like they are making any progress in the case. Even the mayor advises for everyone to be more cautious late at night, and that if someone sees something out of the ordinary, to please report it immediately to the authorities. I remember why I don't watch the news. Hearing about these kinds of things make me feel very paranoid and anxious, drowned by a heavy feeling of impotence. As if at any moment, someone was ready to kidnap me, or something worse, and it didn't matter what I tried to do to survive. It would be impossible to defend myself. Either way, I think I should change the subject for now before I linger too much on it and end up paying the price when I try to get some rest later tonight. Got any plans for tomorrow?
If you're not too busy, could we go out tomorrow?
Go out? Why? I asked playfully to tease them a little bit. I love seeing TK's reactions simply because they were so unique and I couldn't stop myself from taunting them every chance I could possibly find. Well, because you owe me one. I mean, after saving your ass this entire morning, it's the least a decent person would do, don't you think? Okay, fair enough. Can you stop reminding me about that already? Despite it being a bad joke, they were right. If it wasn't for TK, I would probably have been fired by now. I truly owe them a lot. And also because we haven't gone out in a while. That was very sweet, but should I accept? Well, what would Lizzie do? Like, a date or something? Well, yeah, a date. Oh! I don't really know what to say. You're not the main love interest in this game, but you know, maybe? But I'm not gonna put you in danger. Normally to avoid a situation like this, I'd shield myself by saying I have a lot of pending work, like college stuff or my commissions. And even if it's not necessarily false, to use such a cheap excuse on someone like TK would be a new low for me, especially after how kind they've been. Although I don't dislike the idea of going out with TK, I'm also not interested in going out on a date with them at the moment. I don't even understand myself. Shit, what would Lizzie do in my place? Surely she'd say something silly, to not think about it too much. It would tell me to just hook up with them. And I playfully reply by remarking, I'm not as promiscuous as she is. Oh yes, I am. Then she tried to prove to me that she's not the type of person at all, and we'd end up arguing over who's right for the rest of the night. I'm just staring at him while I'm going off this monologue in my head. I've just been blanking out for the past 5 minutes. He's just staring off to the side, wondering when am I actually going to, answer him or get back to work. To put it plainly, it'd be a huge waste of time. At least it would keep me distracted for a while. Before my mind would continue drifting away, TK's voice pulled me back to reality. Hey, if you don't want to, you don't have to accept. No, it's not that. It's just, I don't know if I want to go out on a date right now. Like, on a date in general? Or on a date with me? With no one in general, I think. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a date. We could just go as friends, if that will make you feel more comfortable. Well, actually, my mind keeps wandering back to Lizzie's advice. Spoken with her warm voice, which encouraged me to take a risk for once in my life. All while cupping my cheeks in her hands and letting me know that no matter what happens, she will always be there to support me. You know what? Maybe. Yeah, I could try being more like her. What do you mean? Even TK's like, what do I mean? What if we just see how things go for us, and if or when the time comes, we just go with the flow? Wait, I don't understand. So, you do want to go on a date with me? Not exactly. Let's just say that tomorrow we'll go out, have some fun together, and depending on how everything turns out, we could take, certain liberties. Okay, that doesn't really answer my question, but sure. TK seemed to hesitate a bit, but in the end simply accepted, maybe because that way they'd still get that date they've been craving for so long. I smiled in a slightly uncomfortable way and tried to change the topic. Well, those pancakes won't serve themselves, will they? Like I'm supposed to be serving them. Flip them, pancake boy! How about we Wait, hold up. TK's not a boy. Flip them, pancake! What's the gender neutral term? What do I call you? TK, help! TK, flip them, pancake flipper! How about we get back to work? Oh my god. I feel like I'm just digging myself into a much deeper hole than I need to. Yeah, you're right, but before you go, what time should we meet up? How about 8 maybe? 8. Got it. I let out a sigh before I took one of the small notepads on the counter and started pacing towards the tables to wait on the customers. However, I couldn't stop thinking about Lizzie. Would she be okay with my decision? I don't want to disappoint her. She means a lot to me, and I wouldn't want her to think I'm taking advantage of TK or using them to fill some kind of empty void in my life. Well, here we go again with the fake smiles and tedious interactions with the same old regular faces I see every day for the sole chance of earning a penny. Minutes felt like hours as I took orders on autopilot just to not deal with the crap attitude of some customers. At that point, I had switched my brain off just to make time pass faster, yet when I snapped back to my senses, not even half an hour had gone by. I hate this job. It's so boring. Even though a lot of eerie things happen in this place, somehow nothing interesting ever happens in this diner. Thank God, nevertheless, the sound of the door just assaulted my ears. That thought flew out the window when a peculiar man came through the door, ringing the bell that woke me up from my very trance. He was tall, slim, well-dressed, wore round glasses, and had long, curly, dull orange hair. The moment he walked into the diner, he caught the attention of almost everyone there, clearly spellbound by his presence. The man took a seat at the corner booth of the restaurant, completely alone with a red book in hand. I should go take his order.
Hello?
God! I didn't! What the? Don't wait! Don't, okay, say that again! Say it again!
Hello.
Okay, thank you for saying that. The stranger said with such familiarity that I couldn't help but smile instantly. Hello, welcome to King Street Diner, where you dine like a king. What can I get for you today?
Could you give me a coffee with milk, but with more milk than coffee, and a cheesecake, please?
I'll take it to go. I'll bring it here in a minute, I exclaimed with a smile as I quickly wrote on the notepad. It's really odd that I've never seen him before. All things considered, this is a small town where everyone knows each other. Yeah, I've been working here long enough to know that this person came from somewhere else. I'm itching to know more about him, but I should be cautious. So, you new here?
Yes. In fact, I just moved here.
Really now?
Let's say it's for a matter of, business.
Okay.
But it's a secret.
Well, I like secrets. Hey, can I ask what kind of project it is? You'll see it soon. For now, it's just groundwork for what we're doing in town. Oh, he's mysterious. Can I help you with anything else? Well, you could give me...
Your number.
Hey, yo! Huh? Yes? I couldn't help but stutter when I heard him say that in such a flirty way. He's a little forward, but he seems polite too. I better think twice about what I'm about to say. I wouldn't want to cause a scene by not playing along with a client's flirting. Well, I don't know. I mean, could I? Giving your number to a total stranger would be dangerous, don't you think?
No, right. Where are my manners? My name is Victor. Victor Anderson.
Don't say it like that! And I can bet on everything I own that your name is the one on your chest. He said while peering down at the name tag on my uniform with a mischievous smile. Are you sure you're just not staring at my boobs? My beautiful round bosoms! I unconsciously covered it with both my hands, causing him to let out a small chuckle. We're not strangers anymore, see? All right, I'll admit. I slipped up there, but I'll take it. Well, he's technically right. I couldn't help but hesitate on giving in to his request. I mean, he's cute and seems sure of himself, but he's still a stranger. So, what do you say? Yes. Right. Hey! No! Come on! No! What do you mean? What do you mean coming soon? Let me come now! I want to come now! So that was your dearest boyfriend. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, link to the game will be in the description below. I've been waiting for this demo for years. Like, God, I don't even remember the year I started really going all in on visual novels. But we've been waiting for it since way back then. It's been years, and I'm so glad that the demo's out. It looks so good, and genuinely, the quality of it is it's pretty solid. I am definitely looking forward to the full game, and why did you have to etch me like that? But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.